Hi, it's me, PamVanEe. I thought we'd do part 2 of the Flippity Flip journal inspired by treasure books. Let's see. This is what we did on the one side of the base. Okay, now we're gonna, on this side of the base, we're gonna add papers. And the sun's coming in. I can't stop that unless I'm standing up the whole time, but I hope that doesn't bother you right there. I don't know how to stop that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to add let's see, what am I doing here? What am I adding first? Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to add a music paper. Did fold some of the edges over. And what we're doing, just like we did on the other side, we're just adding papers to the base. This is the base right here. So I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the tutorial, and you can also go to treasure books, and I have the link in the description, and she showed me how to make them, and this is not my idea, it is hers. Okay, so now I think I'm going to add this Edith Holden page. And then the back side of this will be covered once everything is put into place. And now I think I'm going to add a thicker cardstock, and I just added a little border trim to it. And you could speed this up if you would like. And I think some graph paper or ledger. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Oh, if we put that right there. So this is colorful, and this is my journal. I do have one for sale, like I said, in my Etsy. You can see the flip through of that on my last, on my video that says flip through, flippity flip. Okay, and then maybe just, I had this paper from, that I tore off before. Let's put it up here. But I'm enjoying this. I did make some or they that I really enjoyed too before this. What was it called? And I thought I'd make a flip-flop journal. So this is a flippity flip journal, but the flip-flop journal I was really enjoying too, so I wanted to make a bunch of those. I'll probably go back to that once I do a few of these. This is writing paper from one of those paper books that have all kinds of different papers and things in them. And then I had this, I made this, made a bunch of wallpaper, kind of like envelopes here, because I wanted to use up some of my wallpaper. Now I could attach it like this, and then you would just reach in here. Or you can attach it like this with a hinge, and it will open this way, which I think is what I will do. So that means I need to close it up. Like that. And then we'll hinge it. I think that looks good. I've got some torn bits like map papers. I think that should work. We could add another one. Makes it interesting. My goal was colorful and eclectic. The first one I did is more like vintage vibe. Kind of eclectic, but a little more vintage. Okay. All right, that's the wallpaper envelope. How about on fun book page? I have so many children's book pages, and it's so cute. So why don't we add that? So this will be part 2, and then maybe we can do a little bit of embellishing with part 3. I don't know, people seem to kind of lose interest by the 3rd or 4th part. So we'll see. Okay. Oops. Where are we at here? Just make sure that there's not glue stuck here. Cute. Let's do a thicker paper. This is a digital, but it's pretty with all. I have a lot of florals, pretty colors, so why don't we do that? I think I'll bring it, try to evenly do it, you know, here and there. Let's try this. Hope you're having a great day, maybe doing something crafty or just enjoying watching a video or two. A couple more pages and I think we'll be done with this. And this was from that paper book. It's got like you could do writing. It'll come up. It will come up a ways to the top. And just a couple more. I think an envelope that will be hinged, and then you can open it up. So we'll hinge it. I think we'll bring it down here. And got music paper. That could be fun. Okay, I don't want my hair in here. Okay. That. Don't want to cover a lot of that window. A little bit's fine. Then I think we need a little bit more stability. So we'll add another piece. Last one, well, I'm going to make, well, not actually the last, we're getting close to the last. What's the right height? Yeah, it should work. So this is thicker adult coloring book page. All right, let's see now. This is going to look okay, I think so. Then for the, look how I had the other one. The vintage one. Oh, I don't have it closed right, but because it alternates flips, but and then this went over here. So I want something that will kind of close over. I grabbed just things that I had that might go well. So what that was, it was something that went over like this. And I want this little girl let's see, so I'd have to kind of go like this, and then I could leave this open like I had this little card, so that could be in like that, and that makes it fun and eclectic if I did that. So this would be glued onto here. I'm talking to myself. Okay, I think this will work here for this flap. I think I want this part on the bottom. This was just some coffee dyed scrap. Okay, so how far over? I want this. Well, it's just going to have to be this way. So I think that's a good length. Put over that way. Okay. So that's going to go like that. And then what we will be doing is I want to add this. I think about there would be good. And then this, and I'm not inking. This book is kind of colorful. It's not really going to have a lot of inking. So I'm going to add onto this piece here. Which I think this is a good spot for it. And then this, so cute, brings out purple in here. And these are just things I had. I just looked and okay, I just want to make, I want that in there. So I'm just going to do the 3 sides. I just pulled out stuff that I have. You know how you have leftover stuff? Like digitals or paper cutoffs. Or this I pulled out of a book I didn't want anymore. That I had in a pile. So this is a good way to use up, you know, things that you just have in like boxes or your... Okay, I lost my pin to my glue. That happens all the time, and then I never find it. So where do these pins go? That's crazy. It's gone. Okay, and this I had made. You know how you make a bunch of stuff? And I didn't use it, so maybe I can go in there. Oh, I think it's cute. I really do. I love it. And then next we will figure this out. I do that last, so next we will do some decorating. But thank you so much for crafting with me, or I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you at part 3. Bye now.